Fusion and
G for his hotel room tryst.
First, I asked her to forgive me. I knew that God had forgiven me.
The story behind his emotional interview as a relationship expert analyzes Frank's public apology, and Kathy Lee reacts on her own show.
Who is Dharma locking lips with? We're on the set for her kissing scene with her real-life husband. And if you think that's steamy, wait till you see Gwyneth Paltrow's new big-screen love scene.
And then, Tammy Faye's total makeover. She's lost the lashes and wigged out, and only we have the shocking before and after.
Boy, the real stuff really sparkles, doesn't it?
This is Entertainment Tonight for Wednesday, October 28th, 1998. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our show. Bob Goen has the night off on Mark Steiner.
And I'm Mary Hart. Thank you for joining us. First came the public embarrassment, and now a public apology. Frank Gifford came clean last night to his wife, Kathy Lee, and to the world, saying, "I'm sorry about his affair" on national television.
It was about the most stupid thing I ever got involved in my life. I just about lost the most important thing in my life, and that's a woman who I love very much, and my two kids.
With a quavering voice, Frank Gifford finally spoke about his tryst with a former flight attendant that nearly cost him his marriage to Kathy Lee. Frank sat down with longtime friend Larry King and was both remorseful and angry about the incident, which kept the tabloids spinning for months.
Kathy wasn't humiliated. I was the one who was humiliated, but I felt so deeply for her. Women would come up and stop her on the street. The whole thing was not about Frank Gifford. This was about entrapping Frank Gifford, Kathy Lee's husband.
Frank says his marriage is actually stronger because of the very public humiliation, and it made him aware of how much he loved his wife and family when he asked for her forgiveness.
I remember telling her, "Kathy, I will spend the rest of my life trying to be the man that you thought I was."
Today on her talk show, Kathy Lee said although King asked some tough questions, she admired her husband's strength.
Yeah, really proud of him. He did a beautiful job. And I was sitting in the green room thinking, Larry, is a little finesse would have been nice.
Relationship expert and best-selling author Barbara DeAngelis says Frank's baring of his soul on national television was part of the process of rebuilding his marriage.
This was his way of saying to the world, this is how I feel, this is what I did. But I have a feeling that their healing's been going on for a long time.
Also on Larry King Live, Frank Gifford talked about the skiing accident death of his son-in-law, Michael Kennedy, and how that tragedy actually brought him much closer to his daughter.
Another high-profile couple in Hollywood is going strong. Gwyneth Paltrow and Ben Affleck are not only an item in real life, they're also co-starring in a new romantic comedy. And now your look at Shakespeare in Love is another E.T. first. Hard times have hit William Shakespeare, played by Joseph Fiennes, Rafe's younger brother. His plays are stinking up the theater, and Writer's Block has Goodwill hunting for a hit.
What's it called? Romeo and Ethel, the pirate's daughter.
What is the story?
Well, there's this pirate.
The title doesn't sit well with Ben Affleck playing a hot young actor, sort of the Ben Affleck of his day.
Romeo and Juliet. Just a suggestion. Good title.
Into Will's life walks Gwyneth Paltrow, who's not Juliet, but Viola. And voila, Shakespeare's in love.
Who is she?
Dream on, Will.
I heard you were a poet.
I was a poet till now.
But Viola is pledged to nobleman Colin Firth. Shakespeare!
My heart belongs to you, but I will marry Wessex a week from Saturday. If they find you here, they will kill you.
For one kiss, I would defy 1,000 Wessexes.
Defy they do all night long.
It's a new day.
It is a new world.
I will have poetry in my life, and adventure, and love.
But a meddling Queen Elizabeth, Dame Judi Dench, sticks her nose into things.
She's been plucked since I saw her last, and not by you.
Is this love to be or not to be? That is the question. Shakespeare in Love opens in early December in New York and L.A., then hits theaters across the country on Christmas Day.
Tom Cruise is in the headlines again as talk of a new movie project for Tom goes right to the top of tonight's ET News Brief. The new film Magnolia could have a sweet scent. Tom Cruise is said to be in final talks to appear as a member of the ensemble cast. The movie will reunite the director of Boogie Nights and much of its cast. Tom's role will reportedly go unbilled in this story of family, love, and loneliness. Meg Ryan helped husband Dennis Quaid celebrate the premiere of his new movie, Savior, last night. The powerful drama set during the Bosnian War opens in limited release November 20th.
It's not a date movie, but it's very moving.
No need to go ape. This is an exclusive sneak peek at a new scene from Mighty Joe Young.
No, don't shoot! No!
Bill Paxton's mission is to protect Joe, an awesome 15-foot gorilla whose life is threatened by poachers. The beast, who has been brought to life through makeup and digital effects, is a gentle creature unless provoked, which is what makes this adventure fly.
They live that you provide a great health plan.
Wow, get ready. Mighty Joe Young hits theaters on Christmas Day. Cuba Gooding Jr. has been soaring through theaters with Robin Williams as an angel in What Dreams May Come. But now, Cuba is having a devil of a time, taking plenty of lumps on his new movie.
This is it. This is my action stint, yeah. My big jump off the cliff and hang on. And
Cuba Gooding Jr. is getting his kicks on the set of the action thriller The Chill Factor. Kicked in the face, that is.
I was kicking him square in the face. Cross kick. Bam.
yeah, Hudson Leak, yeah, she's mean.
Keep your mouth shut.
We caught up with Cuba high above beautiful Flaming Gorge Dam in Utah, where he teams up with Skeet Ulrich to save the world from a deadly chemical weapon. But along the way, they both get the wrath of Hudson Light.
First I was shot, then I was pistol whipped, then I get kicked again, all by a girl.
This is the bad guy right there. I don't really want to get the piece right there.
Cuba was in a good mood on the set because when it came time to do the real tough stuff, he had his own secret weapon, a stunt double.
Start working very hard. You need all your reps. That's why my stunt man's laid out on the floor here. Right, and I'm going to do my own stunts because he's a little tired right now.
The movie will be in theaters next year, but by then, anything can happen.
Only bumps and bruises so far, but we're only at the beginning of the shoot, so we'll see.
Why is NYPD Blue star Dennis Franz eating his pet bird? We'll tell you all about it. Also coming up on E.T., why Tammy Faye has gone from this to a whole new look with a little help from Raquel Welch.
Do I look really trashy?
Plus, you bet you're busy. We're behind the scenes for a Laugh-In reunion with Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Then, Dharma and her real-life husband. We're on the set for the story of how they met and why this kissing scene made Greg jealous. Next on E.T.
Web TV is so easy, anyone can use it. Let's say you're an awards judge for daytime television. With Web TV, you can look up a website and watch television at the same time. And since you're so busy with your judging duties, Web TV can even remind you to watch a show. Like this one. Not that you're forgetful or anything.
Web TV service, the internet, television, and more.
Russell Stover introduces Looney Tunes treats. Snack-sized candy bars, peanuts and nougat, or Krispies and caramel, covered in milk chocolate, surrounded by Looney Tunes stars. Get Russell Stover Looney Tunes treats. A world of fun in every bite.
Listen. To custom upholstered chairs so expressive, they speak for themselves. At Ethan Allen, where everyone's at home, the fall sale is on now.
What happens when a drunk driver gets behind the wheel and on the same road as your family? Craig Cheatham investigates why some convicted drunk drivers keep their licenses and keep driving. When is one too many? Tomorrow on KOIN 6 News at 6.
He built an empire.
This is it, B-Day. Look at you, Bill. You're all cool as a cat.
He raised a family.
I want you to be deliriously happy.
Oh, that's all?
Then, on his 65th birthday...
And I'm going to break precedent and tell you my one candle wish, that you would have a life as lucky as mine.
Death came for Bill Parrish.
Are you a dream? I'm not a dream.
Now...
You want me to be your guide. I wish to see the world. This is crazy.
A man who has lived a remarkable life.
You know about money, don't you? You can't buy happiness?
And a visitor who has never lived at all.
I have this weak feeling in my knees.
Are about to begin an extraordinary relationship.
Why you picked me? I chose you for your verve, your excellence.
Brad Pitt, Anthony Hopkins.
hard to let go, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Bill.
Well, that's life.
Meet Joe Black, a Martin Brest film, rated PG-13. Starts November 13th.
Reading, writing, arithmetic.
Respect and responsibility.
We can vote to teach our children the 5 R's.
And to hold juvenile criminals accountable the first time they break the law.
We can vote for someone who is right on our issues.
And knows we don't have to raise taxes to solve our problems.
Brian Baird stands for smaller classes, tougher education standards.
And real punishment for juvenile criminals.
On November 3rd, send Brian Baird to Congress.
I'm a criminal prosecutor, and I've got a problem. Our jails are so overcrowded, each day we're putting dangerous criminals back on the street. Now, the legislature's passed a foolish law. It will put people in jail for up to 30 days for possession of just 1 marijuana cigarette. That means we're going to have to release more and more of the dangerous criminals. I couldn't stop this crazy bill in the legislature. You'll have to stop it at the ballot box. Vote no on Measure 57.
When your news station has the best people, you get the best newscast. Who decides who's the best? You do. Thank you for making Coin 6 News your #1 choice for evening news.
Everything has been going swimmingly on the ABC comedy Dharma and Greg. The show is in year 2 after a hit first season, and stars Jenna Elfman and Thomas Gibson have been like 2 lovebirds on the set. But then, Jenna's real-life husband showed up.
I'm flirting with neighbor Ted.
Greg shouldn't mind that Dharma's feeling a little frisky around her new neighbor.
She's been dead for 15 years, good looking.
Okay. That's because Jenna Elfman's real-life husband, Bodie, is guest starring in the show's Halloween episode.
It's kind of hard not to, you know, have the little stars in your eyes go when I'm looking at them.
Yeah, there's something going on between the two of you.
I try to be diplomatic and look into Thomas's eyes as much as I look into yours.
The chills and thrills start when the couple discovers a secret stash of dolls hidden in their new apartment.
Scary.
Scary Halloween episode.
Scary episode.
And while there are plenty of tricks, working together is a real treat for Bodie and Jenna. That's how they met.
Yeah, we met on an audition. We got the job together.
Filmed it together.
Filmed it together.
A lot of time to sit and get to know each other. Oh, yeah, you know what I like.
But despite all of Dharma's considerable charms, Bodie says his character might just be more smitten with Greg.
I think neighbor Ted might, you know, have the option of swinging for the other team, so maybe he's voting for Thomas.
You never know.
Well, excuse me. Dharma and Greg's Halloween episode, with help from Bodie Elfman, airs tonight on ABC. And for more tricks and treats from Dharma's set, just take a quick trip over to our ET website.
Dennis Franz puts a bite on crime on NYPD Blue, but for his InStyle magazine photo shoot, he put a bite on his bird. Dennis is opening up and saying ah for his feathered friend inside Hollywood.
Hey, Hector, show off a little bit.
On newsstands tomorrow, InStyle magazine introduces the pampered pets of the stars. NYPD Blue's Dennis Franz doesn't let anything ruffle his feathers, not even his cockatiel, Hector.
I can stick him inside my mouth, and he doesn't mind. It's pretty gross, huh?
Hey, I gotta go up for you.
Politically incorrect host Bill Maher is more bark than bite with his dog, Odie, or other dog. While Michelle Pfeiffer's baby sister Dee Dee is a lifelong pet lover, she has fracked the iguana, dogs, doves, cats, and fish.
I kiss him right there.
Chuck Norris gets his kicks in a new CBS movie airing Sunday, Logan's War, Bound by Honor. He executive produced and stars in the action-packed drama that has him avenging the murder of his nephew's family.
That's me!
The Laugh-In stars reunite for a wacky Halloween adventure Friday night on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Ruth Buzzy, Dave Madden, Gary Owens, and Alan Sues gather at Joanne Worley's haunted house.
Don't you want to try the cocktail wieners? I hear they're good.
If you like cocktail wieners, you'll love our new cheese log, made with 100% cheese and 50% log.
All kinds of hell breaks loose, and you'll just have to come. You come to the party, and you'll find out what happens.
They're holding that Laugh-In on the Halloween episode of Sabrina the Teenage Witch this Friday night on ABC.
Her net worth is more than $500 million. Now, for the first time, the heir to the Onassis fortune talks in a TV interview. Coming up, the Entertainment Tonight cover story. Diane Sawyer tours the family estate and talks to young Athena's father about his true feelings for her mom, Christina.
How much money did she give you?
Plus, why this Chippendales model is rowing his boat nearly naked in New York's Central Park. Next on E.T.
Maybelline introduces curlier, flirtier lashes. New Wonder Curl Mascara. The Curl Activator brush grabs and curls. The elastic formula sets. For ultra curly lashes, new Wonder Curl.
Maybe she's born with it.
If you have arthritis pain that lasts all day, presenting Tylenol Arthritis Extended Relief. It's the only pain reliever that lasts up to 8 hours, with the medicine arthritis experts recommend first.
The most amazing shots are on Real TV first. Keep your arms and hands inside the boats, because these crocs are jumpers. They come right out of the water and grab that poop faster than you can blink an eye. Look at that. Then if you've led police on a 125-mile-an-hour chase and wiped out, don't stick your tongue out at them. You'll probably get pepper spray. Plus, I think it's safe to say, kids, don't try this at home on Real TV.
Tonight at 7:30 on Coin TV 6.
Everybody loves presents, so with minimum purchase, I'm giving away bonus gifts during my birthday sale. Plus, get tremendous markdowns on some of our most popular mattresses. This is a great opportunity for savings. So what gift do you want?
It's Car Toys Big Deal Sale. Here's the big deal in wireless phones. 249 AirTouch digital minutes for just $30 a month until the year 2000.
Car Toys, a better way to go. Franz talks about life on NYPD Blue.
This body is not meant to be shown without clothes.
And the bad boys of magic, Penn and Teller. On the next, Donnie and Marie.
Tomorrow morning at 9.
On Coin TV 6. We're the IRS. Who says we can't play rough if we have to?
Hooley, that's who. Congresswoman Darlene Hooley sponsored a taxpayer bill of rights to stop the IRS from using intimidation.
Hey, who says we have to prove anything?
Hooley, that's who. Hooley's bill puts the burden of proof on the IRS, not you.
Who'd you say changed the rules?
Congresswoman Darlene Hooley. That's who. She gets it and gets it done.
I'd like to set the record straight about Measure 59. Like you as an Oregonian, I know the importance we place on the ability to make good choices on issues that matter to all of us. This measure strikes at the heart of individual choice, and I believe everybody should have the same rights to participate. Finally, it's one of those poorly written measures that says one thing and does another, and it doesn't deserve a place in our Constitution. For all these reasons, I'm voting no on 59. I hope you'll join me.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, one-on-one with Cher for the lowdown on her love life.
Are you looking for love? Do you ever think you'll remarry?
We're with the superstar on the set of her new music video in an E.T. first.
Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say.
The costume changes, the candid moments. It's her first video in years. And not only are we behind the scenes, our own Mark Steinus has a part.
You're a badass in that you just don't care that you look stupid. That's the way you get away with it.
Plus,
yes, I was probably anorexic.
rumors about Ally McBeal started it all. Now, Third Rock's Kristen Johnston sits down for a candid interview about Hollywood and the pressures to be thin.
Have you ever been called fat?
The Entertainment Tonight cover story. A primetime star is fighting mad and ready to talk about what actresses go through.
Did you ever do a crazy diet?
And then, a new TV special takes you inside the world and into the dressing rooms of exotic dancers. That's tomorrow.
She has been in the middle of scandal. She bravely faced a battle with cancer and pulled through it all, barely batting those famously long eyelashes. Well, now Tammy Faye has a whole new life and a whole new look, thanks to a major makeup makeover.
Do I look really trashy?
Tammy Faye is glammed up, dressed down, and stripped of her signature eyewear. Well, at least some of it.
I'm very nervous right now.
Stylist to the stars, Philip Block, and a team of makeover experts are giving Tammy Faye an elegant new image with the help of more than $500,000 worth of dazzling diamonds, courtesy of Harry Winston.
Boy, the real stuff really sparkles, doesn't it?
Well, we kind of want to go from this, which is hers, or something like this, which is hers, to something a little less obvious, maybe even into like this.
And I've got these little things on that are pulling my face up, and I think I'm heading right to the plastic surgeon from here, but I can't afford it.
As far as her famous face paint, you can take the makeup away from Tammy Faye, but you can't take the makeup off.
Permanent eyebrows, permanent eyeliner, in fact, shaped like eyelashes, like stripes down like this, lined all the way around, and purple lip liner.
It's all part of the new Cinemax documentary, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, chronicling her image update.
Very few people know anything other than, you know, the eyelashes. And there's a lot more there.
People say they like it, but I guess I'm still stuck in the 80s. I'll probably go back to old me when this is over.
The wigs Tammy Faye wore came courtesy of Raquel Welch. The actress's stylist worked on the shoot. The Eyes of Tammy Faye documentary will also include rare home movies, pictures, and interviews with her family. You can look for it on Cinemax in the spring.
$600 million. That is the amount of money the late Christina Onassis' teenage daughter, Athena, stands to inherit on her 18th birthday. Athena has never talked about her fortune on TV, that is until now. Diane Sawyer took a remarkable trip to Athena's family ranch. And now we go inside the life of the world's richest little girl in this Entertainment Tonight cover story.
She is so frightened of the press. It was like being with a deer in the woods, watching her hide behind her brothers and sisters, and then she finally starts to talk.
If Athena Roussel is wary of the media, it's for good reason. The press has hounded the Onassis heiress her entire life. During a trip to her grandfather's homeland, the paparazzi were unrelenting.
The island is nice, but it's still a lot of photographs around.
It's hard to have a good time when they're doing that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Her father Thierry's Parisian estate remains a refuge from life in the public eye. And when Diane Sawyer was granted a rare look into that private world for tonight's 2020, she discovered the 13-year-old millionaire couldn't care less about her fortune.
She's not interested in it. She's interested in the opposite. She wants to wear big baggy jeans and T-shirts and to be just like the other kids. That's her greatest dream.
Sadly, that dream may never come true. Her father's battle with the trustees of her $600 million inheritance keeps Athena in the headlines.
She cried because of all the press reports and because everything she was reading. She can't bear that she, among all the children, seems to be the one causing the trouble.
She even offered her stepmother, Gabby, a solution to the legal battle, desperately hoping to end her family's struggle.
She said, if I burn the money, there will be no problem. No money, no problem, which is a very childish, logical way of a solution, I think. For her, it would be a way to be like anybody else.
Despite the controversy, Athena's parents try to give her a normal life. She enjoys riding horses and shares a close bond with her step-siblings.
She's her sister. They don't think of her as an Onassis. What's an Onassis to them? They have no idea.
Thierry and Gabby had two of those children while he was still married to Athena's mother, Christina Onassis, which sparked rumors that he'd only married Christina for her money.
Were you in love with Christina Onassis?
Yes, I was in love, and she was in love with me a lot. It was a very nice story. But that is between Christina and me.
Did you marry her for her money?
Of course not.
How much money did she give you?
Christina wanted that I have a big situation, financial situation, because I was the father of Athena.
Athena was only 3 when Christina died, but her father pledged she would never be alone.
This family arrangement with these siblings and the stepmother is a kind of salvation for someone who could have grown up so lonely. And she's not.
Diane Sawyer's interview with Athena, her father and stepmother, airs on tonight's edition of ABC's 2020. And we'll be right back.
Which superstar actress turned down the Meg Ryan role in Sleepless in Seattle? Is it Sandra Bullock, Julia Roberts, or Demi Moore? Your answer's next in the ET Birthdays. Closed captioning provided by...
Hey, baby, your feet must hurt, because you've been running through my mind all day.
There's cheese, and there's Alpine Lace, reduced fat cheese.
There's a new old friend in the same old place, with a brand new name and a brand new face. Changing for the better, keeping the pace with the way you live today.
Now Kmart is Big Kmart.
It's a whole new fashion, a whole new style. It's all new faces that make you smile.
It's the brands you love. Martha Stewart every day. Sesame Street for kids. Jacqueline Smith and Kathy Ireland fashions. Penske Auto Center, and a whole new way to love them.
Discover the difference at Big Kmart. There's a better.
Will there be anything else, sir?
Big Kmart. This is big.
Discover the difference at Big Kmart. There's a better way to save today.
Autumn is here, and the prices are dropping for the annual fall sale at Oak Unlimited. Oak Unlimited has one of the largest selections of oak furniture in the United States. Here's your chance to save on over 50 dining room displays, 30 bedroom galleries, and more than 100 computer combinations to fit any room in your home, plus excellent home theaters and entertainment centers. So don't miss the annual fall sale at Oak Unlimited, Beaverton, Bend, Salem, and their superstore in Delta Park.
Why do you like to be on Max? What's your favorite reason?
I don't have to drive. It's just simple. And with all the growth in Portland, the traffic is a bit of a headache. I hate traffic, and I'll do anything to avoid it.
Get downtown quicker than I can driving.
I like it. It's hassle-free, and we're not stuck in traffic. This is probably my favorite form of transportation, actually, next to those pedal boats. You know, those things. How about for the environment, it's a good thing, don't you think?
Oh, it's definitely a good thing. It's one less car on the road. It's the right thing to do. So it makes me feel good.
If you eat, and we all do, and you want to get close, you need Breath Assure, the internal breath freshener. Breath Assure, for the confidence of clean breath.
Take a bite of Croissant Pockets Philly steak and cheese. Discover tender beef, grilled onions, real cheddar, and a crispy, flaky croissant crust. Croissant Pockets.
Having an ET birthday bash today, which superstar actress turned down the Meg Ryan role in Sleepless in Seattle? That's Julia Roberts. She turns 31.
Lauren Holly is 35. Annie Potts is 46. Dennis Franz is 54. Jane Alexander, 59. And Joan Plowright celebrates number 69.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, The Masked Magician. The man who's pulled the cover off of Magic's secrets is at last pulling off his own hood to reveal his true identity. And we'll have him for you on our show tomorrow.
About time. Right now, though, the countdown to the year 2000 means a brand new millennium and a new Chippendales calendar. So we took a rowboat to the Chippendales photo shoot with Rob Lopez in the middle of New York Central Park, and here's what we saw as we say goodnight.
Bye-bye.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Old?
I'm warming up.
It's not every day you see someone in Central Park floating around on a boat in a pair of Calvins.
It's not a common occurrence in Minnesota, that's for sure.
It's a job, but hopefully it turned out well.
CBS Tonight. She's a courageous public defender
I'll see you in court this afternoon! Exclamation point.
who takes the cases no one else will.
He took a joyride on the Bruin Zamboni for his birthday.
And she just may change the way you think about lawyers. You can't save the world.
Well, I can save one boy.
To have and to hold. Then, on Chicago Hope's 100th episode, old friends reunite.
But you're dead. Well, yes and no.
And old flames reignite. Chicago Hope. CBS Tonight.
You'll find sale prices in every department Friday and Saturday only at Circuit City. Save on all big screen TVs, appliances, VCRs, and camcorders. All home and portable audio and phones. They're all on sale Friday and Saturday. Plus, pay no interest for 12 months on all big screen TVs, camcorders, and appliances. And take home these Bose bookshelf loudspeakers for just $44.99 each. Don't miss the savings. Friday and Saturday only at Circuit City.
West Side Light Rail opens, and 160,000 people get on board. It's on time, on budget, and only 1/3 the cost of a new freeway. And Light Rail will continue to help reduce traffic and pollution. So the time has come to reapprove South North Light Rail, to create a regional transportation system that will enhance the quality of life we know. Less traffic, cleaner air. That's a future we can live with. Vote yes on Light Rail.
Step up to Shoe Pavilion and save on Reebok, Naturalizer, Doc Martens, Nichols, and countless other top brands. Dr. Scholl's casuals for men are $59.95 at specialty stores. At Shoe Pavilion, they're half the price. Women's simple clogs are $72.95 at better department stores. At Shoe Pavilion, you'll save over $52. Step up to Shoe Pavilion. You'll save up to 75% on everything, every day.
Clouds and a couple of showers still in the forecast. We'll have it for you tonight at 11.
This is Real TV, your #1 source for video. Take a look at this. The crocodiles are jumping out of the water. He holds a gun to her head. And wait till you find out who she is. The bad guy is inside this wreck. The cops are gonna mace him out. They climb deep into the cave to find the ultimate delicacy for dinner. And these guys are on a roll. Whatever you do, don't blink.
This is not a theme park.
It's time for Real TV.
Hi, I'm John Daly, and we begin with your only chance to see some amazing wild animals in action. They're the jumping crocodiles, and I mean it. They jump right out of the water to get their food. It's a story for the Real TV Action Cam. That's the best way to show you these frightening fangs.
Lurking in these tropical waters is a modern-day dinosaur, the deadly saltwater crocodile. These armored monsters can reach 25 feet in length and weigh more than 3,000 pounds. Worldwide, the saltwater crocodile is responsible for killing more humans than any other creature on Earth. So why are these people seeking them out? Are they intentionally entering the food chain? No, they are taking a tour on the Jumping Crocodile Cruise.
Oh, did you see that crocodile missing one of its front legs?
This is not a theme park. If I fell in the river, those critters would get me real fast.
Thousands of these man-eating crocodiles live in Australia's Adelaide River. And when the cruise boat heads downstream, the crocodiles literally jump at the chance for some fresh meat.
We've never lost a customer, and I think mainly because once the customers see the first crocodile, they know it's a good idea to stay on the boat.
This croc is nearly 17 feet long and weighs more than a ton. A human head and torso can easily fit into its huge jaws.
This fellow here is the biggest crocodile we ever see.
So Real TV took a trip down under and wired up an action cam just above the croc bait to catch a terrifying glimpse of these mighty beasts. You can call these crocodiles savage, you can say they're monsters, but one thing is for sure, these powerful carnivores are poetry in motion. But take it from our tour guide, don't get too close to the jumping crocodiles.
I don't personally like crocodiles, no. Maybe that's why I'm still alive.
Amazing. Did you know that those crocs can also leap across land as well as up and down? They jump several feet to surprise their prey. Well, in Thailand, cameras roll on one of the most dangerous situations we've ever come across. A suspected killer is holding a hostage, and he threatens to kill again. He's believed to be high on drugs. Michael Brownlee has a tape, which has a surprise ending.
A news camera rolls on a shocking scene in Thailand. A man holds a woman at gunpoint, threatening to kill her, and the woman is his wife. Police can't make a move, fearing for the woman's safety. As the terrified woman begs for help, the man yells his demands to police. He wants a helicopter to take him to safety. The tense drama began just minutes earlier. The couple was visiting a nearby shrine with some friends. The husband had taken amphetamines. When the drugs kicked in, he became paranoid, accused his best friend of having an affair with his wife, and shot him dead. Now the drugged-out killer is on the verge of shooting his wife, too. He drags her into a truck and drives a short way into the middle of the town square. With guns drawn, police try to sneak up behind him to get a clean shot. Suddenly, the man's mother appears, pleading with her son to surrender. The agitated man seems confused and doesn't know what to do. He asks his mother to bring him something to drink and a police megaphone. Minutes later, the mother brings him the megaphone and some water. And then, amazingly, as she talks to her son, she calmly reaches in and takes his gun. Police rush in and arrest the man. No one else is hurt, thanks to the quick thinking of a loving mother.
Quite an ending. Now, the man awaits trial on a murder charge. He faces 15 years in prison. Well, a strange ending on this next tape, too. Cops get their man without using deadly force, but it's still painful for the suspect, and cameras catch every move.
You're looking at the end of a wild pursuit in Pasadena, California. The chase went on for hours and reached speeds up to 125 miles per hour. Officers say during the chase, the suspect ran police cars and other drivers on the freeway. Then, due to slick pavement, he wrecked in this tunnel, bringing traffic to a standstill. The suspect is still inside his overturned car, and he's refusing to come out. Police surround the wreckage with their guns drawn. One officer moves in to put an end to this drama, but the suspect throws nunchucks at the cop and crawls back into the car. Then he taunts police by sticking his tongue out at them. Now he's gone too far. Police have had enough. An officer goes in with mace to coax the man out. Finally, the suspect surrenders. He's arrested by police and taken away. A word of advice. If you're ever stopped by police, it's probably not a great idea to stick your tongue out at them.
The man is now serving time for attempted murder. Well, a change of pace now. We've got some tape of a sport you'll never see on ESPN. It comes from our people in Japan, where this sport is quite popular.
The lumber yards of Tokyo's Kiba district have been operating for centuries. Every year, the people of Kiba hold a festival, and the highlight is expert log rollers showing off their skills. Imagine trying this, or this, or this. Log rolling has become so popular here that in this brand new building on Tokyo Bay, hundreds of Japanese are signing up to take classes. Is it hard? Well, let's just say to these students, it's as easy as, well, you know. But everyone's having a lot of fun. And for beginners, the square logs help. Eventually, the students may wind up as good as these guys. They only fall off when they want to.
And if you play an unusual sport, we'd love to see your home video. Give us a call on our toll-free number. That's 1-888-REAL-TV1. Now here's what's coming up next.
Still ahead, it's a wedding. But hold on a minute. That broom's got a terrible secret. And crickets everywhere. Later, baboon burglars caught on tape.
And the man with incredible balance. The tapes just keep on coming, and we can barely keep up. More Real TV on the way.
Been waiting so long to pass on this baby stuff, but it smells a little musty.
Well, now you can get bad smells out of fabrics for good.
With Febreze, it's new, and it's even safe on my favorite jacket.
These don't get smells out of fabrics like Febreze.
Right, Febreze actually gets smells out. It doesn't just cover them up.
And all you do is spray. Then Febreze goes and finds the smells in fabrics and gently cleans them away.
Once it's dry, smell's gone for good. I remember when she fit in here.
Febreze cleans bad smells out of fabrics for good.
Your morning shower is more than just a ritual. With Oil of Olay Body Wash, it's a place to feel renewed. As the rich, cleansing lather pulls away the last whispers of sleep, you are awakened. And when Olay with nurturing moisturizers softens and smooths your skin, you discover there's a simple joy in being clean and feeling cared for. But feeling is believing, so prove it yourself and start each day with Olay Body Wash instead of soap.
Where did your child go today?
Would you like for me to map for you?
Coin 6 News exposes hidden pornography that's on your computer.
The majority of the parents don't realize that this is available.
Protect your child from micro-smut. Thursday at 11.
He came here without a penny in his pocket, but rich in dreams. Through hard work, John Lim built a business, raised a family, became a respected state senator. Now John Lim's running for the U.S. Senate. Cut taxes, pay down the debt, save Social Security. The Wyden record, too liberal. More taxes, no balanced budget amendment, Social Security going broke. 18 years in Washington is long enough. John Lim, a new senator for Oregon.
Parks, beaches, rivers, salmon. These are the things that make Oregon special. But after years of neglect, these Oregon treasures are in serious trouble. That's why Measure 66 is so important. By dedicating just 15% of lottery funds, we will restore and repair our parks and protect our salmon, all without raising taxes. Oregon is a special place, but it's up to us to keep it that way. Vote yes on Measure 66.
Mexico, the perfect getaway. For outlaws, why do fugitives run for the border? And what's left for police when they do? From locating criminals to extradition, Elaine Murphy examines the plight of the Mexican getaway. Tonight on Coin 6 News at 11.
Don't blink. You're watching Real TV.
Welcome back. New York City Police Headquarters is bugged. Not microphones, real bugs, crickets that take a bite out of the Big Apple. And cameras roll on the invasion.
Is it the Blob? Aliens? A crash on Wall Street? No, it's crickets causing a commotion at a land auction in New York City. You can hear the shrieks of terror as a wave of the harmless insects hops around the floor. A group called Jiminy Cricket shot this video. The protesters smuggled in 10,000 insects to protest the sale of community gardens to developers. But the crowd doesn't care about politics. The people are just trying to get away from the crickets. Finally, the cops are called in to quash the protest. The bugs get the bad end of the deal. The crickets' cohorts have it easy. They're just hauled off to jail. A cricket crime, enough to bug dozens of people.
Kind of creepy, but crickets or not, the auction went on as scheduled. It raised more than $19 million for the city budget. Well, next, adulterers caught on tape. There's no explaining it away when a cheating spouse is caught on camera. Our Sevilla Vargas has the story of the private eyes whose specialty is catching two-timers in the act.
Las Vegas, Nevada, and we'll just know
This should be one of the happiest days of their lives.
are going to create a new life for each other.
But there's one big problem. The guy's already married to another woman.
Know that they'll create a beautiful home here.
In fact, you're watching undercover video shot by a company that specializes in catching cheaters on tape. They agreed to share some of their shocking video. It's the kind of real TV that some husbands and wives won't want to see. This man's first wife was suspicious and had her undercover cameras follow her husband to record everything. She divorced him after seeing the tape. When it comes to getting the dirt, the cameras catch cheaters everywhere. This guy is married, but he's caught on tape making out with his girlfriend right on the street. His wife saw the tape and filed for divorce. This guy couldn't escape the lens either. Even in his own home, that's not his wife he's kissing. She's out of town, and it's the end of another marriage. Sandy Baxter runs Check Your Mate. She says cheaters are not as smart as they think they are.
I have no idea what is going on with some of these people, what they are thinking, if they're thinking these other people won't find out, or if they're stupid or just so into their self. I don't understand why.
Detectives say the worst part of the job is showing the incriminating videotape to their clients. 90% of the couples end up getting divorced. John?
Unfortunate. Sabila, thank you very much, and we'll be right back.
Still to come, they're going deeper and deeper searching for food. And wait till you find out what's for dinner. And don't turn your backs on these baboons. Plus, can you figure out who this is?
So how's everybody doing?
We've got the answer coming up.
Watch your real TV.
There's a new old friend in the same old place, with a brand new name and a brand new face, changing for the better, keeping the pace with the way you live today.
Now Kmart is Big Kmart.
It's a whole new fashion, a whole new style. It's all new faces that make you smile.
It's the brands you love. Martha Stewart every day. Sesame Street for kids. Jacqueline Smith and Kathy Ireland fashions. Penske Auto Center, and a whole new way to love them.
Discover the difference at Big Kmart. There's a better.
Will there be anything else, sir?
Big Kmart. This is big.
Discover the difference at Big Kmart. There's a better way to save today.
I didn't have a VCR, and two shows I wanted to watch were on at the same time. I missed one.
You don't think how hard life can be for some people until you see something like this? Good thing Future Shop has such incredible deals.
During Future Shop Super Sale, all 32-inch and larger TVs are on sale, like this Sony projection TV with picture-in-picture digital comb filter and 24 watts of audio power, just $15.99.
Future Shop. Someday, everyone will save like this. I'll never know what that other show was about.
Everybody loves presents, so with minimum purchase, I'm giving away bonus gifts during my birthday sale. Plus, get tremendous markdowns on some of our most popular mattresses. This is a great opportunity for savings. So what gift do you want?
It's Car Toys' Big Deal Sale. Here's the big deal in wireless phones. 249 AirTouch digital minutes for just $30 a month until the year 2000.
Car Toys, a better way to go.
Juvenile crime. Dan Saltzman is helping stop it with gang prevention and work crews to hold young offenders accountable, and by helping lead the fight to save our schools. It's about hands-on dedication to the community. And Dan Saltzman's ambulance plan made us safer while saving millions. Dan Saltzman is making Portland a better place in our neighborhoods where it counts. Dan Saltzman for City Council. Dedicated, making a difference.
Good morning and welcome to Colonial Philadelphia. My name is Fatima Patterson and I sell tea. And I believe my ancestors in 200 years will be watching Real TV.
You are so correct. Thank you very much. Well, now, Real TV teams up with the Travel Channel's Lonely Planet. We take you somewhere you've never been before, and frankly, you'll probably never get a chance to visit. Some people in the Philippines go to incredible lengths to retrieve a delicacy for dinner. Reporter Shilpa Mehta makes the trip for a dish you won't believe.
When they told me I was headed for a treat in the Philippines, I really didn't know what to expect. I mean, I knew it'd be beautiful, but considering some of the strange situations Lonely Planet and Real TV has put us reporters in, you just never know. Then they told me I was headed for a place called El Nido on the island of Palawan, and I'd probably have to do some climbing.
El Nido means the nest, and it's so cool because it's famous for its bird's nest soup.
The thing that makes it a delicacy is the swallow's saliva.
The birds build nests in the caves, using their saliva as a glue to hold the nest together and cement it to the cave wall. I know swallow saliva doesn't sound very appetizing, but in the Philippines there's a big market for it. So big that men risk their lives to climb the cliffs and harvest the saliva from abandoned nests. There's two types of nest, the yellow and the white. The white is more highly prized and more expensive, nearly $150 an ounce. Then, after the harvest, the nests are sold and made into soup. I had to try it.
Hiya, so here it is.
There's a soup.
The hard-earned soup.
The
Is that
bird's nest soup. Yeah, this is how it looked before it is cooked.
It's very stringy, isn't it?
Yes, it's delicate. Easily breaks because it's dry.
It's an interesting taste.
Kind of tastes like mucusy chicken soup. Tastes
And
like chicken
apparently
soup,
many
really.
Chinese people eat bird's nest soup, believing it helps you to live longer.
I'll tell you
I'm not so sure of that.
Lads, but it nearly shortened mine climbing up that cliff.
Sorry for that.
Well, it's another adventure in the books. Swallow saliva soup from El Nido. Oh, and by the way, don't write in for the recipe. The restaurant wouldn't share its secrets with us.
Restaurant in Manila and...
No thanks, Shilpa. That's one recipe I can do without. Well, now take a look at what's coming up on the next Real TV.
Don't miss Real TV tomorrow, or you won't see the most spectacular police chase we've ever seen. And you won't see the man who skis on the sand, wearing sneakers and being pulled by a chopper. Your only chance to see it is on Real TV tomorrow.
Well, one city in South Africa has an uncontrollable crime problem. It's getting way out of hand. The criminals are bold, brazen, and they're baboons.
It's the call of the wild like you've never seen before. Sure, at first glance, they look like cute, cuddly, innocent baboons. Think again. Thanks to a South African camera crew, Real TV has the inside scoop on these four-legged critters. You're watching a highway robbery in progress. This guy here, he's the lookout. Hearing the signal, the gang moves in quickly, blocking the road. Now, unsuspecting motorists are easily conned into giving up the bounty. Food, and plenty of it. But that's not all. The cunning critters are also sophisticated scavengers. Fast food is the name of the game, and an open window is a clear invitation to come on in. So is an open door. And an unlocked trunk. All of this does look like fun and games, but there is a real problem. The area's population is growing and steadily moving into the animal's natural habitat. The normally shy and secretive baboons now live closer to humans than ever before. So scenes like this are quickly becoming quite the norm, right down to comparing babies. Question is, are these guys cuddly tourist attractions or a new brand of urban terrorists? Guess it just depends on who you ask.
Well, home video now from a Real TV viewer who's also a daredevil. The pictures are breathtaking, but first let me say this. Don't try anything like this yourself.
I can't stress it enough to you kids. This is really dangerous. You can end up being paralyzed. You can end up being dead.
Asphalt bites. 10 years and 2 broken bones later, extreme biker Robin Cherglowitz knows the pain of playing the game.
I demand to separate myself from everybody else. I'm not a wannabe, I'm me.
Flying down the back hills of Connecticut, Robin shows Real TV how to surf the turf.
You got to make sure the roads are really smooth. If they're not smooth, one bump could cost you a lot.
Cracks, bumps, and cars on the road rattle his chain, but not enough to keep his talent bottled up.
Safe to say it's not safe to do it in the streets when there's traffic.
His personal collection of video clips reveal just that. Surfing turns serious when Robin presses his luck, coming within inches of passing traffic.
I'm the only person in the country who takes it to this level, and I don't expect people to follow me.
Blazing his own trail, Robin knows he's bound for the record books.
I feel like Superman, like I'm just floating on a magic carpet. The way I see it, I'll be surfing till I'm 50.
Well, not only is it dangerous, it's illegal. Robin was once fined $40 for riding a bike with no hands. Well, we found an old clip of a major star. See if you can figure out who it is in today's Real TV quiz.
This is a student film made in Ottawa, Canada, back in 1979. The film documents the life of a stand-up comedian who now has his own TV show.
So, how's everybody doing?
He's also known for his starring role on a medical drama of the 80s. Can you name him?
Don't go away. We'll have the answer in just a moment.
To get Real TV extreme and uncensored, call 1-800-215-2233 or order online at getrealtv.com.
Having a little party tonight. I plan to serve Hillshire Farm Little Smokies. Delectable little morsels. Great for parties, great anytime. A little barbecue sauce, and it's snack time. Perfect. They're gonna love these. I better get busy. We're gonna go through a lot of toothpicks.
Little Smokies, the perfect little snack from Hillshire Farm.
And look, the perfect little snack in a perfect little package. Little Link Snackers from Hillshire Farm.
When it comes to the internet, everybody's doing it. We just do it better. See for yourself why Coin TV's Channel 6000 is ranked among the top 10 local television websites in the nation. Use it for the latest news, weather, sports, and helpful information on everything from home affair to health. Channel 6000. What you want, when you want it.
Reading, writing, arithmetic.
Respect and responsibility.
We can vote to teach our children the 5 R's.
And to hold juvenile criminals accountable the first time they break the law.
We can vote for someone who is right on our issues.
And knows we don't have to raise taxes to solve our problems.
Brian Baird stands for smaller classes, tougher education standards.
And real punishment for juvenile criminals.
On November 3rd, send Brian Baird to Congress.
What if you find something? Will you know who to see? What to ask? How can you be sure you'll get the care you need? At Kaiser Permanente, doctors work together to surround you with care, without interference from insurance administrators. Because if the moment ever does come, shouldn't you be in the hands of doctors? Kaiser Permanente, in the hands of doctors.
Okay, so you meet someone, fall in love and get married, then you have kids, and pretty soon dinner and a movie becomes fast food in a Disney video. Is romance and children possible? Shirley Hancock has some great ideas on keeping the spark alive. Could your marriage use a romance revival? Saturday on KOIN 6 News at 6.
Closed captioning sponsored by
Aqua Fresh Whitening. It gently breaks up stains to get teeth whiter. Not even Rembrandt whitens better. Aqua Fresh Whitening for dazzling whiter teeth.
Promotional consideration sponsored by
Why is America on America Online? It's the internet and a whole lot more.
Email's great. Everything is there, right at my fingertips.
America Online, so easy to use, no wonder it's #1.
Take a bite of Croissant Pockets ham and cheddar and discover smoked ham and real cheddar cheese in a crispy, flaky croissant crust.
What are you gonna pair?
Croissant Pockets.
Here's the answer to our Real TV quiz.
And he starts swinging it around. And the manager walks up to him and says, "What are you doing?" So he says, "I'm just looking around."
This Canadian comic later starred on the critically acclaimed TV drama St. Elsewhere. He's 24-year-old Howie Mandel, star of the daytime variety show Howie. Thanks for playing the Real TV quiz.
Well, so many tapes, so little time. Join us again for the next Real TV, and once again, we'll give you something to talk about.
Win a round of golf with Real TV's John Daly. For details, call 1-888-REAL-TV1 or check out the Real TV website at www.realtv.com.
How does one guy do it, Don? What, row you around all day? No, widen.
He's tackled Medicare waste to save millions, took on the HMOs so they can't stop docs from telling you all your options, protected our drinking water at Bull Run Watershed, voted to balance the budget, and has town meetings in every county.
Well, Harry, maybe Ron Wyden has a clone.
Hey, catching anything?
Well, I'm voting for both of them.
I'm not running for governor just to sit in this office for another 4 years.
Interest for 12 months on all big screen TVs, camcorders, and appliances. And take home these Bose bookshelf loudspeakers for just $44.99 each. Don't miss the savings. Friday and Saturday only at Circuit City.
After I check someone's eyes, I want the prescription to be filled accurately, and I never worry when my patients go next door to Binion's. See, their glasses pass 14 quality checks. If my patients ever have a problem, they make it right or refund their money. See, there, I know the glasses will be perfect.
Binion's. See better, look better. Now you can buy one pair and get one free, or get 50% off frames. Plus your eye exam is free. For a short time at Binion's.
How good can it get? A powerful 132 horsepower engine, the largest coupe interior in its class, split fold-down rear seats, race-inspired handling, and deluxe sound insulation for a quieter ride. How good can it get? It gets this good. Plymouth Neon. And now it gets even better. Plymouth Neon is just $10,620.
See your local Northwest Chrysler and Plymouth dealer.